Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Oh, heck, that was Tom Brady, and this is Rip Camelucci and Steven Ryan. Boom, names right out the gate.
Where'd you see him?
What?
You saw Tom Brady?
Oh, in the intro.
Oh,
Every time.
Tom
Brady.
Oh, Tom. I mean, I know he likes to hang out in the intro, sometimes sneak his way into the break room as well.
He is a little sneaky snake, isn't
I mean,
he?
yeah, yesterday he was busy. He was calling an NFC title game, but
I suppose.
that could have been AI.
Don't scare me like that, Steven. I need to know what's real and what's not real. What is real is this break room, baby. What's real is this break page.
What also might be real is a jersey fill.
Hey, that's great. Let's check this out. What's happening, Doug? Let's
Doug.
check this out over here.
I was wrong, but
it's okay.
it's fun to guess
It's fun to
preemptively.
pretend. Specialties. Specialty authentic helmets, 6 boxes, 3 headliners, 50% ratios right there.
We love the
Singles
ratios.
open for you. What's up?
We love the ratios.
We love a good ratio. Horatio horn blower. 6 spots left in that quad. Let's get it, gang. Of course, we got backups on backups. Our backups got backups. You know, growing up as a young University of Miami Hurricane fan, they had a saying down there. Other college football programs have to rebuild. We reload. That's what we do here at Ultimate Autographs. We reload. When this diamond's gone, we got something else that's absolutely sick to death following right behind it. After these specialty authentics, we're going to blow your mind with whatever we got next. Let's rock and roll. The diamonds, speaking of those diamonds, 7 headliners, 16 boxes. We got spots taken in the single, the quad, but that double, baby, that double is halfway home to go. Send it home. It wants to go home.
Send it home, homie.
We also, after our pinned breaks, practice squad, 4 headliners, 8 boxes. Again, another 50% ratio down to crunch time. Practice squad, 4 and 8, 5 spots left in the quad, and that single is also started with the party. Jerseys. Most loaded series that we have still up right here as far as number-wise, 21 boxes, 21 box salute, 7 headliners, including that run and shoot, very cool custom Oilers jersey, the Aaron Donald, Baker Mayfield, Edgerrin James, Kenneth Walker III, Myles Garrett, and Thurman Thomas still out there in the jerseys, those jerseys right there. So there you go. Let's set the show up.
Make it happen.
Dice roll. This dice roll represents how many times we're going to be randomizing your names into our 8-spot divisional breaks. We need 6 or higher because it's just what feels right, you know, as far as like a thorough mixing up. So 4 is not going to cut it. 4 is not going to cut it. 6 is the bare minimum. And if you know me, you know I love the bare minimum. Let's see what our chase wheel spin is going to be. This, of course, is every series that we just quickly reviewed on that live break page. Whatever this lands on, wherever it goes, we will, anybody that fills up breaks in that series, they fill up all 8 spots, we get box numbers, so on and so forth, and we open it up, we all go, yay! Anybody that helped make that happen, we will enter y'all, all y'all, into our top spot drawing. Only 6 clicks this show. The top spot at the end of 6 clicks will have a fun run on our $1 to $100 wheel spin. That is, of course, Ultimate Autographs store credit. Deposited directly into your Ultimate Autographs account upon landing.
Pretty straightforward. Pretty easy. Kind of a nice little security blanket in that measure, right?
It's just another one of the many ways that we here at Ultimate Autographs just love to give back.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one's making us do any of these giveaways, the store credit, the this and that. No one's twisting our arm, getting us to do that. We just love doing it. So come get it. Because you got to meet us halfway. You got to earn it. Anyway, let's see what we're going to be chasing. Authentics. Specialty.
Ooh, there we go.
Authentics. Specialty Authentics are, one, all Authentics. So you're getting the real deal Holyfield in that break. You're getting full-size Authentics. You're also, they're limited edition runs. Raves, flashes, camos, salutes to service, all sorts of very cool, very fun, very funky stuff in the Specialty Authentics. And that's all I'll need to say, Steven. Feel free to take it over from here.
You heard him. He gave you guys the rundown. What do we want to get into first? Dan Scapata hopping into that diamond double, putting that 4 to go.
Thank you,
So,
Dan.
yeah, that's, again, I'm looking at the names on there, right? Russell Wilson, Adrian Peterson. Is that Michael Irvin and Jerome Bettis? Mm-hmm. Yes. Look at all that. Almost every division. And there's a double possibility in the NFC North, which is nice. But, I see an NFC South on there. I see an AFC South on there. Sauce Gardner and Alvin Kamara. I see the NFC East on there with Michael Irvin. I see the AFC North on there with Jerome Bettis. I need to check just to make sure that Russell Wilson isn't a Seattle Seahawk, but
it is a Seattle Seahawk.
Perfect. So there's the NFC West on that as well. So my calculations do serve me correctly. That's 5, 6 out of the 8 divisions that's just listed on the board. So you have a chance at one of those names.
You got skin in the game. Plus, with all the helmets that we don't know.
Yep, exactly.
As well. 9 of those, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who knows what other double ups and what other hits are out there. The Russell Wilson, I do feel like
that does not come around all too often.
We need to take the time to really kind of spotlight this. The Barry Sanders Speed Flex, obviously. You got a UA bucket list here. You got to have yourself a Barry Sanders Speed Flex. Do it.
Do it. Absolutely.
Speaking of Lions, good afternoon there, Derek Kissinger. But to take it from the land to the air, if I may.
The platform is yours.
Look, Russell Wilson as many players do, on the back half of their career, they bounce around. Russell Wilson, I've seen him in my time here on some Giants, on a Denver, on a Pittsburgh. This is the first time actually seeing on the team that brought him to prominence.
Really? This is the first time you've seen him on a
Yes.
Because I would say this, generally speaking, when we have an active player, I mean, the prime example that I know the most is, I've been here for nearly 5 years now, Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Devontae Adams he's actually in. He's one of the available helmets.
In the specialty authentics.
But we get him on the Rams, right? But I've seen him as a Jet. I've seen him as a Raider. Right. And I've seen him as a Packer.
Yes.
So generally speaking, now if I went up to anyone in the street and I said, hey, would you like a Devontae Adams autographed helmet? What is the most likely team that they will come back with? The Green Bay Packer, of course. That's where he made his name. Here, and him and Rodgers developed that special connection. So this is, very rare that we have an active player. He is an active player, technically, even though we kind of understand he's on his way out. Active player with the team he's most notable for, which is a fun thing to see in that stretch. So
yes, it's rare.
And an autograph we do not get all too much of. And Russell Wilson will go to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I'm not concerned about that. I understand where you might like him, dislike him as a whatever caricature, whatever portrayals, but that's a nice autograph on a nice. That's the throwback, technically, I believe. The throwback.
Is it?
I feel like they have a little more lime green in their game these days.
I think I do see that bigger decal down the center that might be there. Hey, Steven, we'll just have to pull it and find out.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the only way to know.
But that's the Legion of Boom Seahawks.
Correct.
Actually, it looks kind of the same. Looks like a modern helmet.
That's more or less what I was figuring.
What am I thinking of?
Speaking of Legion of Boom, we've done the Seahawks a big favor. We figured out what the nickname for this defense is.
Yeah.
Because apparently they're saying it's the dark side, which I'm sorry, but if you're going to call it the dark side, and there was a reason, but if you're going to do it, there's got to be some sort of Star Wars tie-in. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just, you're inviting the comparison. So we came up with, if they're about dark side and shutting out the lights
Sith.
For the offense, because there's no Star Wars there to be had. We went with the dark side of the boom.
Oh,
yes, it's a wonderful callback and homage to the Legion of Boom while still being its own. I think it does everything you would want it to do. That's just me.
It also kind of, for whatever reason, reminds me of the Ozzy Osbourne song, Bark at the Moon.
Bark at the Moon.
Yeah, something like that.
So, all right.
Or they bring the boom.
I'm sure Big Justice ain't doing anything. I don't think he has an AEW show, Super Bowl weekend. So here's what's left in those specialty authentics. They are our Chase wheel spin today. Single, $91. Also, only 6 spots left in that final quad break. Calvin Johnson on the Lions slate with that Lions blue paint pen right there. Lions, one of the few franchises that can really get away with the slate. Like, they really pull it off.
They do it.
On that full-size authentic for Megatron. The aforementioned Devontae Adams on the Rams Rave. Absolute sick piece right there for Devontae Adams. Man, was there a receiver who didn't have an awesome game in that late game yesterday?
That's a great question.
Devontae was one of them. Ricky Williams has had his share. He had his share of awesome games in his day. And it's always cheeky when they got Ricky Williams in the secondary headliners. Because we're talking either Saints, Dolphins, or Ravens.
Could be a lot of things, right?
Either way, it being a full-size authentic on a specialty, so that means you're getting Saints, Dolphins, or Ravens. 3 teams that are no slouches when it comes to the aesthetics either. And you're going to get them in these limited edition versions. So it's either going to be a Rave, Flash, Lunar, Camo, Slate, Salute to Service. It's going to be one of those. Awesome, incredible value to be had right there in the specialty authentic. Diamonds. Diamonds, one of our premier breaks here at Ultimate Autographs. Fantastic numbers still available in here.
You do have a jersey ready for you whenever you are ready to go, my friend.
Great. Diamonds, 16 boxes. Might as well be 16 headliners. 7 headliners to be exact. Jerome Bettis, Michael Irvin. Got Russell Wilson, we were talking about. There's that Barry Sanders Speed Flex. Again, if you don't have a Barry Sanders Speed Flex in your collection, it's a box you're going to want to check. If you think like, well, I'm not a Lions fan. I was a little bit more of a Emmitt Smith kind of guy. I don't need the Barry. What are you saying? You don't need the Barry Sanders Speed Flex?
It all goes together and part of the story.
Exactly. Speaking of NFC,
we talk about
North
the 90s
running backs. Well, exactly.
You got to have all those 90s, names.
You got to have all those guys. Talk about the 2000s. This is a guy also in the NFC North. You might as well just double up with these in that double or quad.
We're talking 2 decades worth of names at one position.
2 decades worth of dominance at one position in one division. You got the paint spiller, the stat filler, Adrian Peterson right here on that satin purple, a lovely nod to Prince, Minneapolis's own, right there on the Adrian Peterson. Also available, Sauce Gardner, Alvin Kamara. Come and get them.
Let's make it happen.
So let's do that jersey.
The Joysy.
Let's get those numbers scrolling along the screen so you can at least get started with what numbers we do have left. Jerseys, by the way, 21 boxes, 7 headliners. Oil, Run and Shoot, Aaron Donald, Baker Mayfield, Edgerrin James, Kenneth Walker III, Myles Garrett, and Thurman Thomas. Please, Joshua Coates, Robert Kwiatkowski. I knew it before. I'll get there. Jose Alvarez, Robert Kwiatkowski. Jose Alvarez again. Eric Burns. Please hit us up with a box number or a wheel request. So kindly. Thank you in advance. I'm looking for Josh Coates. Joshua, Robert, Jose, and Eric. All righty. Let's go ahead and take it to the wheel.
So Curtis Lemmings is a new customer here at Ultimate Autographs. Thank you, Curtis.
Welcome.
Thank you. First spot into the diamond single. Put that to, I believe, 6 to go. 5 to go?
You tell me.
6 to go.
There you go.
And then he got a spot in that specialty authentic single as well. So he started the party in that break. So let's get those closed for him.
Hey.
30.
There we go. Box 30. Thank you for saving us from the wheel. Eric. All right. Let's remove this from our ticker. Thank you, Stephen.
Yes. Box 30.
Thank you, Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello! It was a drive-by fruiting.
My problem is I would just pop off one time and then, sorry about that.
Here we go. 8 spots, 6 clicks. Let's keep it even, Stephen. All right. Robert Kowski. Got the NFC North, NFC South, and then took a little trip, got stuck with a little mud in the tires. AFC South. Dirty, dirty South. Eric Burns, NFC East, AFC East, Beast in the East. Jose Alvarez, NFC West, AFC West. Staying best out west. This is weird. Then Joshua Coates, AFC North. There you have it. There you have it. Sure. Shudder, to be exact.
Shudder.
Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
Shudder Sanders. See what we got. Box 30 in the jerseys. And it will be the big, beautiful yellow 99, one of the best defensive players of all time.
Wow.
Aaron Donald with the big AD script right there. Beckett has the certification. Go ahead, scan that QR code, and it will tell you everything you need to know about this beautiful Aaron Donald jersey being signed. NFC West, Jose Alvarez. Sir, I'm not sure if this is indeed your first true order with us or not, but nevertheless, yes way, Jose. Congratulations on that hell of a headliner hit on the Aaron Donald. Maybe if Aaron Donald's still playing, those Rams would be in the Super Bowl today.
I mean, it's a fair thought. That's absolutely a fair thought. Congratulations, Jose. First order, first win. That's how that's done. Aaron Donald, one of the best pass rushers of this past. He was drafted in what, 2014, I believe? Pitt, University of Pittsburgh, a very underrated professional football factory.
Clearly.
Just Larry Fitzgerald, Darrelle Revis, Dan the Man Marino, LaShawn McCoy, Aaron Donald. I know I'm missing a few more. That's just to get the feet warm.
Sorry, you said Dan Marino, Aaron Donald. Who else you
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald.
LaShawn McCoy.
LaShawn McCoy. Yep. Okay.
Darrelle Revis.
All right. Yeah, we're
Tony
okay.
Dorsett.
We get it. They're really good there at football.
Well, not while they're playing there.
There's players that are. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You go there and you might think you're a pro. And it's worked out.
Pittsburgh is known for their Permanente Brothers sandwiches and fries on the sandwiches. You pro fries on the sandwiches? Pro or
Not against it.
Not against it. I mean,
I'm not going through the effort.
did you ever eat at Lucky's in Wrigleyville?
Yeah, I've had Lucky's a few times.
Oh, okay.
You ever had Gene and Jude's?
No.
Ah.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know I was gonna get friggin' crossed up on so quickly there. What's up with Gene and Jude's?
Oh, they put the fries on the hot dog.
Oh, on the hot dog. That's why, because I asked that to I think
Yeah.
Rob yesterday, and he brought up Gene and Jude's as well. I didn't know that was what they
Gene
did.
and Jude's is fire. Now the prices might be back when inflation. It used to be like $2.25. It was a double dog
Yeah.
with the fixings
Did you ever
and the
have
fries on top.
Did you ever have hot dogs when it used to be open?
Oh no, I think I missed out on that
Okay.
one. I shouldn't have.
They were like closing like right after I moved up here, and I didn't have a job yet, so I was just like monitoring what the line situation was, and there were people like on Craigslist selling spots in line for like $500.
You gotta take your shot, right?
You do, I guess. Just the same way you gotta take. If you see something you like on that break page, what break page? This break page that's gonna come.
Well,
to your
Patrick
chat right now.
Lott must like something he sees in that practice squad. We're 2 to go in that quad,
Good.
so that's gonna be the last quad
There you go.
in that.
Yeah. We'll do a quad that'll get us down to 4 boxes. Craziest thing would be to not hit a single headliner.
Yeah, right.
4 headliners, 4 boxes. There you go, Dougie. Got 3
Doug
breaks,
having himself a
4
time.
helmets. That's how it's done in the doubles and the quads. That's how it's done. I mean, y'all know how it's done. Y'all seen how it's done. So don't delay. Don't hit him with the hezzy. Hit him with the celly. When you hit your favorite player. Who's got a favorite player that's on the board right now? I know my favorite players, you got your favorite players from all time and currently right now.
Right.
We got Calvin Johnson, Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams, Jerome Bettis, Michael Irvin, Russell Williams, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, Sauce Gardner, Alvin Kamara, Edgerrin James, Chad Johnson, Travion Henderson, Chris Olave, Oilers run and shoot, Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker III, Myles Garrett, Thurman Thomas. Are any of those guys, any of you guys' favorite players, either of all time, currently? Let us know. Pat Slott just bought 3 spots in the quad. Excited to see what happens. Pat, welcome aboard this wackadoo enterprise we call Ultimate Autographs. Congratulations, you just found your new favorite hobby. Let us know how you found us, who you like to root for, collect, who goes into that old personal collection of yours. If you have one, are you starting one? Let us know. Not to bombard you with questions right out of the gate. Feel free. But, we do have a lovely, very inviting community here, so.
I see a lot of different players that I would put in my collection.
Right?
As it sits right now.
Depending on how I go about collecting, you need a Barry Sanders. You need a cat. You want, if you're kind of collecting across the board, you at least want to do, your top 5s at every position.
Yeah.
So that would already, boom, be your Barry Sanders on the speed flex. Calvin Johnson on the authentic. So that's boom. Wide receiver and running back right there.
Your top 5 quarterbacks of the 2010s?
Russell Wilson would be right there.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Russell Hustle Bustle? Muscle?
Well, so Mahomes, Brady. Well, Mahomes played during the last half of the 2010s.
So we're just talking straight up 2010.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but
we're doing
2020.
Got it.
Until 2020 to. So Brady.
Yeah.
Brady won. Manning only played half the decade.
The messed up thing is I really wasn't watching that much football around this time.
Yeah.
It was definitely kind of in a little bit of that weird gray icky place whenever I would watch it.
Stat leaders of the 2010s.
Because I'm sure, I don't know, where's Cam Newton going to be on that?
Oh, yeah.
Burned bright and fast, but he was a bright star.
He was solid. He was solid. Well, Drew Brees.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers.
Of course. Aaron Rodgers.
See, then you start. This is between 2010 and 2019.
I'm saying we got to get to the nitty gritty.
Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, Matt Stafford,
of course, still around.
Big Ben threw for more touchdowns in this era, and then Russell Wilson's 9th, as it sits at 227. Do you know who's 10th at 204? He's a backup these days.
Joe Flacco.
Close. Joe Flacco was 12th. This guy's thrown 19 more touchdowns since 2010, or in between 2010 and 2019, than Joe Flacco. Cam Newton, 13th on that list at 182. Cam Newton, we had that spurt where we got him in the room. I'm excited to see him again come through.
Yes, truly. I don't think I've seen a Cam Newton yet.
Yeah, we had a little stretch where we got him, and it was the first time we ever got him. I'm curious to see if that does come back.
Oh, God, this is really gonna bug me. What conference?
AFC.
AFC. Tannehill?
Tannehill is a very solid guess, but no, it's not Tannehill. Tannehill's 20th on that list.
Okay, well, what are you gonna do? That feels about right. I was gonna say I would be surprised if it was Tannehill.
I mean, once the name is said to you,
you'll be sure I'm gonna be like,
come on.
How could I not have guessed? thought it was gonna come. I thought it was just gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
you
was
thought it was
trying
gonna
to force it. I'm gonna say, let's dilly dally over to the AFC South. No, East, obviously. West. The AFC North.
Yes.
Carson Palmer?
Next person.
He's still a backup. Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Red
yeah,
Rocket.
the Red Rocket. There
Red
he
Rocket.
is. 204 touchdowns in between 2010 and 2019.
I heartily appreciated Andy Dalton in his time.
And that's the kind of name, guess what, guys and gals, that we don't get in the room.
No.
Exactly.
No.
But those aforementioned 9 that are ahead of Andy Dalton in terms of throwing touchdowns, Russell Wilson in the room right now. Ben Roethlisberger, we've had him before. Eli Manning, we've had him before. Matt Stafford, believe it or not, that autograph does not come around all too often. Matt Ryan, we just had him last week here in the minis. Phillip Rivers, we've had him before. It's a very, very tough auto to get. Obviously, you guys have seen Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady as well in this room. So, like, that's the difference.
That also means you all know
19 touchdowns.
who you could probably hop in on a Monday afternoon and get, and who, if you see their name on the board, it's like, I should probably maybe make a run at that.
Right, absolutely.
Because I don't know when I'm going to see him around these parts again.
Sam Bradford rounding out the top 25 of that list.
Who's that?
Sam Bradford?
What's he up to these days?
Not playing football, that's for sure.
Well.
Probably not to his fault. He is a little old. But
Exactly. Absolutely. So, Bob Boulay, Cam Newton spent way too much time pretending he was from the planet Krypton. Cam Newton, man, he's an interesting cat. I'll say that.
His outfits make you want to talk.
I'm old enough to remember when he transferred out of UF because he may or may not have stolen a laptop from an apartment complex that may or may not have been right around the corner from me. I don't know.
Oh, the classic days.
Those Urban Meyer days. Lawlessness.
Urban development.
Ryan Andreessen's introduction to the TB12 era, 2001, that's how we all refer to it as.
Yeah.
2001, the Vision Championship had a Sunday as a training recovery day. They were watching the game at the MCT Marine Corps base at Camp Pendleton. Was the Division Championship the snow game?
Was that the Raiders game?
Yeah.
Oof.
Or the Tuck game is, it should be referred to as.
Yes, the Tuck game.
Not sure, Brad. You might need to check with your bank on that. The Vinatieri OT field goal.
Yeah, I just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because the Patriots won the next 2 Super Bowls after the Rams. They won all 3 of them by 3.
Yeah.
By all essential game-winning field goals.
They were all very excited. At least, that's one thing you can say about that first third of the Brady era is that epoch, if you will, those games were exciting as hell to watch. Very, very exciting. It's not often the case.
No, it's not.
Actually, probably towards the second part of that, his second epoch, that's when you could probably say the true Super Bowls lay in those AFC Championship games, or whenever Brady and Manning linked up in the playoffs. That's usually where you would be like, yeah, that was probably the 2 best teams slugging it out right there. That's probably your true measure of the best team in the league this year.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, 100% agree. And they might do it again.
It
might be the Burrow, just whatever that guy's name is. Pierogies? No.
I would love a pierogi. Are you offering?
No, I don't have any on deck. If I did, I'd be very thrilled.
You'd think thered be some place nearby you can get some pierogies. There's not.
I had this lady that I worked with, and she always made them for me, and I've never gone back in the sense of anywhere else. I only know about these one pierogies.
Man,
They're so good.
back when I worked at the delivery app downtown, there used to be just a straight up pierogi, like I deigned to call it a restaurant because there was like 2 seats, but just pretty much a little to-go pierogi spot, man. It was
Top tier.
It was absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Goof.
I love those
I do
little.
miss those like nearby lunch spots downtown.
Yep. I 100% agree. Those are the absolute best.
I know Dom and I have long lamented the fall of the old Thompson Center since Google bought it, getting rid of that little food court. But this is Chicago talk, and that's not what we're doing here. We're here for these breaks, baby. Breaks, baby. Texas Trout. Me and you do the kind of things that only Prince would sing about. Speaking of Prince, Polish there, Bob. Polish is the 3rd most used language in Illinois.
Has to be, right?
It is.
Okay.
I learned that after I moved here, and I was like setting up all my utilities and stuff like that. And the options they give you when you call is like, if you like to hear this in English, press 1, Spanish, press 2, and in Polish, press 3. It's like, huh? All right. I surely am in a very different part of the country from whence I came. From whence I came. So what's up, gang?
Yeah, what's the word? All right, let's do it, Rip. I'm just going to do it.
Do it. Let it rip.
Do it.
Do it.
Since we're getting on the Star Wars track.
Unlimited power.
Since we're getting on the Star Wars track.
Did you ever tap into the animated shows like Clone Wars or Rebels?
No, I did not.
Good stuff in there.
I don't doubt that.
There's really good stuff in there, and I bring it up mostly to bring up the trailer for the Maul Shadow Lord series that's coming out. Darth Maul, let's go. Let's go.
That's what we needed.
It looks violent as hell, and I'm here for it.
If you have
We
an
also
order
have
number,
our-
Brad, I will be happy to look that up for you.
Mystery boxes. We'll send a mystery box straight to your house, and then you open it. See how easy our job is. That part of the job is pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Signature Club. Y'all, if you're spending money with us here at Ultimate Autographs, and you're not a member of our Signature Club, you're leaving freebies on the table. Gift cards. Break spots. Personals. Headliner packages. Free diamond spots eventually. We got a Refer a Friend program. Rope those other folks in your life into the most fun they're going to have on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. They get 50 off their first $100 orders. Just tell them, get a single in the diamonds. $53. You get $50 in your Ultimate Autographs account, or it might be a gift card. It gets sent to you. We got 35 entries for that Bo Nix getting drawn.
Ooh.
End of this month. Top of February, as it were. There you have it. What's this?
That's the
What just happened?
that's the stuff I told you we were gonna just do it.
The stuff?
Yeah,
What kind of stuff?
the right stuff.
Oh!
I mean, the wrong stuff is very clearly on that graphic, but you know, I digress.
We just dropped a new break, friends.
Whoever wins that Ryan Braun, I'm sorry. Apologies in advance.
So here's what's up. All right. It's the right stuff, multi-sport Mixer Series. Seeing a lot of names that are out of control. A few I haven't seen here before. And then a Tom Brady prize. Tom Brady does not mess around with much more than just what he has to do for an autograph. Tom Brady. He's got this Pro Line, by the way, helmet inscribed with Super Bowl champions. That's the prize at the end of the series.
Ooh, nice.
So, also, all of these autographs feature inscriptions. Mo letters, mo numbers, we know equal more green. It is added value to these items. So here's how this works. Of course, the Right Stuff Multi-Sport Mixer Series features various sports, including football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Each item in this series has an inscription along with the autograph. If you win an item that is not a photographed headliner, then you will receive an entry for an authentic Pro Line Tom Brady helmet at the conclusion of the series. So here's what we're looking at right here. From left to right, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon on those 90s Houston jerseys.
Oh, nice.
That's what this 90s kid is talking about right there. Phil Niekro. Ryan Braun. I know. You don't have to grimace there, Steven. It's fine. We understand. Ray Bork on the Bruins jersey. Hit a Ray Bork on some Avalanche gear a few weeks ago, and it gave me flashbacks to the 97 Stanley Cup. Here you get Ray Bork on where he spent the bulk of his career. Those Boston Bears, the Bruins. Back up top to the bats right there. Julio Rodriguez from a Rookie of the Year. Seattle stud right there. Matt Olson on Old Hickory. That's another great hit. Hit, get it? Knee slapping. Here's a guy who hit these balls very far and very often. Mark freaking McGuire. Big Mac. This was like my baseball guy. Went to the Marlins-Cardinals game in that 98 home run race and saw him tie and break against my Marlins the National League home run record. Mark McGuire right there. Big Mac. Hall & Oates. You know, it's very fun when we get them on the custom jersey, but what's better than a custom jersey? A hockey helmet. Hall & Oates on the St. Louis Blues hockey helmet. And, hey, come on. We're still UA. We still got the speed flexes. Bijan Robinson on the Texas Hook'em Horns custom speed flex right there. You got that burnt orange background for the standout stud, one of the top 5 running backs in the league. Right next there, Hall of Famer Jim Kelly. We'll look a little bit closer to see what that inscription is. Same thing with the Bijan. Same thing with all of them. We're going to get a closer look at these. But that Jim Kelly on the fractal custom drip is sending me to the moon. That thing is beautiful with that big blue matching visor. Ryan Andreessen with a snarky comment about the Michigan helmet right there. Looks like that is an authentic. It is dual signed. J.J. McCarthy and Jim Harbaugh, 15-0, inscribed there. Ashton Genty on the Raiders speed flex right there with the perfect silver paint pen. Here's that Jim Kelly. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Bills Mafia. Bills Mafia on the inscription there. Let's loop it up. Oh, that drip looks good. That's a melt right there, man. That's melting the snow on that Bills Mafia right there. Here's that Bijan on the beautiful Texas Speed Flex. Bijan always cuts the mustard, man. That's beautiful right there. I think we may have a Hook'em inscription. Beautiful on that torn up Speed Flex. Let's get some closer looks here. There's that J-Rod bat. I believe we might have the AL Rookie of the Year inscribed on there. Matt Olson on the bat. What do we got? Braves record, 54 home runs. That's very nice. Good to see that. Inscription. This Big Mac, what do we got on here? Oh, there you go. Got all sorts of stats happening up here, including 583 home runs. A little resume action from Big Mac. Bijan got the Hook'em inscription. Of course, the Jim Kelly has the Bills Mafia. Ashton Genty with the Michael, the Michael Myers inscription. Interesting. Steven, perhaps perchance you might be able to provide a little context for me as to what Ashton Genty may be signing the Speedflex Michael Myers as.
That I have no idea why.
Okay. Big Halloween fan?
I've never heard of that, yeah.
Maybe, perhaps. Michael Myers stance. Okay. Got it. So, when he okay, there we go. Ryan, thank you. It's from his stance in the background or in the backfield. He just kind of stands there like Michael Myers.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. I like it. I like when a good nickname is like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
You know?
What is a bit of a stretch?
Like, not too much, but a bit of a stretch. I like that. Please, someone tell me he's at least once done like the Michael Myers like head tilt.
Then kill defenses.
Yes. The only difference is Ashton Genty runs his ass off. Michael Myers never did.
Never had to.
Michael
they
Myers
usually slipped or something tragic happened.
Michael Myers, he walked for 200 yards.
You see, that's the thing. He walked. He was quintessential definition of forcing his opponents to make the mistakes.
That's for a guy who claims to not be a big movie guy. That is a fantastic read on that entire franchise.
Just say it. Sometimes that's like when I was playing high school basketball, like we had a lot of really good athletes, so like that's why we ran the trap defense. And then 5 years after I graduated, we didn't have those athletes anymore, so we had to adjust.
Was Michael Myers like the Tampa 2 before Tampa covered 2?
He was the Tampa 2 of murderers.
Look, of slasher films.
Yes.
Hey, discuss. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm verklempt. Was Michael Myers the Tampa 2? Anywho, what do we got on the dream right here? Hall of Fame inscription. What do we got on Necro? I'm assuming this is a Boston Red Sox jersey?
Probably Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves? It's probably Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame inscription there as well. NL MVP for that RB guy. Ray Bork with the Hall of Fame inscription. It's the Swedish chef's favorite hockey player. Ray Bork. Here's those Blues. The Hall of Fame inscriptions were both Brett Hall and Adam Oates. And speaking of blue, Big Blue, Michigan on the authentic J.J. McCarthy, Jim Harbaugh, 15-0, national champs. There might be an asterisk on the other side there, Ryan. I don't know. But I love the yellow paint pen. You got Jim Harbaugh signing in that yellow area right there. That's a gorgeous hit. I know we got a lot of, Michigan's one of the biggest schools out there, one of the biggest football schools out there, large alumni base. You can't tell me there's not a lot of Michigan fans watching right now that would absolutely revel in hitting something like this. Who the heck are the secondary headliners? Oh, just Frank Thomas, Al Horford, and Dave Winfield. I can say for the first time, I've taken a class with one of these headliners.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. It's like federal government with Al Horford. Turns out a lot of things I've learned in there are apparently no longer valid.
Jeez Louise.
Here we go, baby. That right stuff is ripe for the picking. Also, for those eagle-eyed viewers at home, you might notice a bit of a different headliner graphic style here. With the background, new font as well. I'm kind of digging it. A little bit more straightforward, you know. You're all right, Rip. I want that Michigan lid, but I'm broke ATM. Hey, the looks are free. So, you know, the vibes, the looks, this is, digital window shopping at that point. And who knows? I don't know when your payday is there, Mitch, but we stretch it out a whole week, perhaps. I don't know. It is beautiful, man. It is a beaut. Let's see if we can get a beat on exactly what these divisions are. Let me see.
I'm trying to
it's
get that information
It
too.
should be in the actual description on our back end.
Which back end?
The
old back end or
app back end. Yeah, we are. You know, that will be an update in the upcoming. You know, on the next on the 2.0. But divisions we're looking at right here: Texas Longhorns.
Oh, here we go.
LA Dodgers, New York Liberty. We thinking maybe Sabrina Ionescu? Thinking maybe some Beastu? I don't know. I like seeing the Liberty there. All right. Buffalo Bills, Boston Celtics, Detroit Tigers.
What about Jonquel Jones?
I can't wait to see. I'm looking forward to that. I know we had a Tarasi over the weekend. I was very excited that happened. Raiders, Padres, and the LA Kings. Michigan Wolverines, Chicago White Sox, Calgary Flames, Atlanta Braves, Florida Gators. Okay. Oh, that'll probably be your Al Horford hit. Could be Celtics, maybe. I don't see the Warriors on here, so it probably wouldn't be his current team. Gotta hit it to find out. Montreal Canadiens and the Edmonton Oilers. Another division here, Oakland A's, Boston Bruins, Portland Trailblazers, and Orlando Magic. All right. Houston Rockets, Seattle Mariners, Lightning, and Yankees. So there's a visual double up right there. You can go ahead and double up that Julio Rodriguez and the Hakeem Olajuwon. That'd be nice. And St. Louis Blues, Milwaukee Brewers, LA Lakers, Atlanta Hawks. I could see Horford on the Hawks as well, to be perfectly honest.
That's true.
Horford can go 3 different ways. That's why he's not photographed. And then, double up the St. Louis Blues and the Milwaukee Brewers and piss off the biggest Chicago fan in your life.
You know, it's fun. It's a good time. Have you ever done it?
Man. What an awesome series. That
right?
rules.
And I think Alfredo Lisciotto got the party started in that one. So
Alfredo from the Shire?
Alfredo.
Is Bilbo coming along too?
Maybe.
Come on. Pippin and Mary. Join. Too many Lord of the Rings references at once there.
Maybe just one too many.
Overloaded you out the gate.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
Overcomputed
I'll tone
the
it down
brain.
on the loader with you.
I thought it was Star Wars. I thought we were doing Star Wars. That's where my brain's at. That's what I was under the impression of.
Lord of the Rings names aren't not glop shittos.
Okay.
Which is a Star Wars deep online, way too online Star Wars reference. Tanya Nazowski hopping on in. Where the Chargers at?
Scattered.
They are scattered in those bonus bangers, those mystery monsters. 'Tis where they are. That's Tanya. You know, I'd hook it up if I could with where they are. You know, I love to point them out, but we are boltless on the break page ATM. But you gotta ask. You gotta ask, and that's an ask not just for me, but you know, all those in production watching as well. So, y'all ask, we do listen. We do listen. So, let's get it popping, y'all. It is creeping up on 1 p.m. I know we got some good mornings there for our West Coasters, but it is almost 1 p.m. here in the Midwest, outside of Chicago. We've got movement in the single break for the specialty authentic. That is also, as you can see, our Chase wheel spin. 91 bucks for that single. 2 spots take it in the single, 2 spots take it in the quad.
There you go.
There you go. Very similar spots that our diamonds are in. 2 spots taken in the single, 2 spots taken in the quad. Only difference is the double's up. That's got only 4 spots to go, which means it's really only got 1 spot to go. Then we get the 3, and then basically anyone that's got any sort of breaking experience under their belt, they see that 3, they know what's up.
Yeah.
And they take care of the rest. And if you're new here, you want to play like someone that's been around for a while, that's one way to do it. That right stuff double is already 5 to go. 5 to go already in that right stuff double. Every non-photographed headliner earns you an entry to that Tom Brady throwback pro line Patriots with the inscription. That just simply doesn't happen with TV12.
No, it does not.
He does not write more than he needs to. So that's a very special piece. If you got a Tom Brady, I bet you ain't got one like that. And if you do, well, good for you.
Yeah.
Don't rub it
Congrats
in. Let
to
other
you.
people
Yeah.
win it. There you go. The practice squad, 8 boxes left, 6 spots left in that single, only 2 spots left in that quad, and that is 4 boxes for just over $200. 4 boxes, $200. There you go. There you go indeed. And then also our jerseys. Everybody loves the jerseys. 5 in the single, 7 in the double. Creeping our way towards closing those out. And 20 boxes left, 6 headliners, including the Baker Mayfield, the run and shoot Tennessee, by the way. Not Tennessee, Houston. Edgerrin James, K9, Myles Garrett still out there, as well as Thurman Thomas. So where are we headed? What's the action? Who's the black sheep? Where's the black sheep? What do we want to see the most? Got another spot, as Tanya rightfully pointed out, 5 to go in that specialty authentic single. I'll go ahead and drop a link for that as well, which again means we're really 2 spots away. And then, you know, the people that know, they'll wrap it up, put a bow on it, maybe smooch it, send it on its way to the desk.
4 to go in that right stuff double now. 4 to go.
4 to go in the right stuff. It's a great series. I love a multi-sport. I love, you know, diversifying the portfolio, so to speak.
Yeah, that's fair. I like seeing the different items we get.
You know, history will do what it'll do. But I know what I saw where I was. And I know what I saw when it was single-handedly bringing the sport of baseball back to the mainstream.
Yeah.
And for my money, that Mark McGwire baseball, first time seeing Big Mac here in the break room for me.
Again, a name we don't get all too often.
My favorite baseball player growing up was
Big Mac.
Yeah.
Can't blame you. He hit Max.
And
He backed that baseball.
he was the Mac Daddy, after all.
Right.
I think we also got an 82 AL Rookie of the Year inscription as well. Be able to see it a little clearer when we bring this one out. But I think that might be the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most. It's
very
probably
fair.
the smallest item of the series, but would be the biggest hit for me personally. What about you?
For that series specifically, there are a lot of great names. Obviously, that Tom Brady is really cool, but a prize, kind of a throwback lid too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that pro line.
Man, probably that Bijan is awesome.
Bijan's wild.
But maybe the Hakeem Olajuwon.
Dude, right?
The throwback Rockets license jersey, really, really clean.
Are we sure that's licensed?
I'm fairly certain that's... I have not seen a... Have you seen a custom like that?
I haven't, but I feel like I'd see some logos or something going on. Again, we'll just have to hit it to find out.
Interesting. Maybe it is just a custom jersey. Either way, I like that. I like that throwback. You don't have to zoom in on that. That's...
What, the Ryan Braun?
Yeah, that's...
What, does he hurt you?
Many a times.
Oh. Well, he was former MVP there, man.
Yeah, try to get a mailman fired. He's not a good guy. He tormented my baseball team for a long time.
Yeah. Bad man.
But Phil Negro balling. Ryan's trying to do that. I'm a Ryan, I know. I'm all wallet. Well, you guys are first name Ryans. I'm a last name Ryan. Not sure how much of a distinct difference that is. Could be massive. Look at our good old Phil Negro.
Yeah. I mean, Hall of Famer, 5-time All-Star, and Gold Glove. Let's not look down our noses at a pitching Gold Glove.
That's not easy.
They still have a glove, dang it. They still got to use it. ERA title. Phil Negro, man, he did it all. And he did it forever, too.
It's what Phil Buckets does.
Is that what they called him on the field? Phil Buckets?
It's their name of theirs. Sure, he has his nicknames. You know, baseball reference, it's the place.
Oh, yeah, they have all the accurate nicknames.
Well, I'm waiting for them to add that one nickname that we were talking about earlier, but. All right. So Nuxie. He did throw a knuckleball. I think that was one of his big claims to dominance. He threw a pitch you can't really control. You just hope it dances in the wind the way you need it to. So 3 to go in that right stuff double. We got another spot taken in that specialty authentic single. So that is 4 to go as well.
Okay.
Making some traction on that break.
That's a direction I like to see right there. And there's that 3 left in that double for the right stuff. Sorry, I just want to look at these divisions one more time. One more time. Interesting to see who that Dodger hit is.
Right.
The Celtic hit, for that matter.
I like learning all the other hits when you see the names. You're like, oh, who could that be? Who could that person be? That's the best part. That's my favorite part here in the room.
Absolutely.
Especially when you've been in here long enough and you kind of generally see we definitely get new names a lot, but sometimes you definitely see some names again. So you can start imagining who's where, who's what, et cetera, et cetera.
So, wow, yeah, I guess McGuire would be an A's hit, huh?
If there's no Cardinals.
I don't see any Cardinals
Yeah, he would be the A's hit.
Right? Am I missing something?
Yep, nope, that sounds right.
Dang, all
Unless
right.
we're talking about the Dodgers hitting coach. Which I doubt.
Spent a whole time as the Marlins hitting coach as well.
Was he Marlins? Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm guessing that's the ace hit then.
Well, then you could double up Mark McGuire and Ray Bork in one hit.
Just like that,
Just
baby.
like that.
Just like that. That's great. Oof.
Yeah. Negro and Horford?
Yeah.
They've never met.
They've never met.
I got to imagine they've never met.
You never know.
I do never know.
Well, he was a Brave. Horford was a Hawk. They could have easily have met.
Oh, actually, that is a great point.
They could have easily met.
That, you know what? I take that back. Chances are they probably met at some like local charity function. If I ever run into Al Horford again, I'll ask.
Yeah, he passed away in 2020. So, well, I mean, if he attended a local Hawks game from 2008 to 2017, he could easily met Al Horford.
I rescind that statement. Now I'll come back and say
Have Al Horford.
I don't know what they'd have to talk about.
Based on provided search results, there's no indication that NBA player Al Horford and MLB Hall of Fame pitcher Phil Niekro ever met in person.
What good is that internet?
Hold on. No. Niekro was a legendary knuckleballer for the Braves, who pitched for 24 seasons. Al Horford began his career in 2007, long after Niekro retired. There was the search results mentioned them together only in the context of sports memorabilia, specifically a 23-24 Panini card set. So they could have stickered, maybe, well, he passed away in 2020, so I don't know how they have some leftover sticker autos of Phil Niekro laying around in the back. I want that dual sign Al Horford Phil Niekro card. That's all I want now. That's all I want now.
You know what?
It's the holiest of grail.
For?
It's the holiest of grails.
That said, if I'm an Atlanta fan, I would probably mess with that.
Yeah, that's actually a solid double up.
Honestly, I'm thinking of like some South Florida sports.
Where's our Atlanta fans at?
Crossovers like that I'd probably be into.
Right?
You know, give me a little Dan Marino, Dwayne Wade dual sign something.
That would be fun.
Boy, now I'm just gonna start fantasy pairing.
Just wild
South Florida sports dual signatures, triple signatures, crossing sports.
Yeah, like who's the shooter you guys had for Miami in the last Highsmith?
Oh, Hayward Highsmith. Oh God, I thought you were talking about the guy who did the Versace murder.
No, I was gonna say you should do Hayward Highsmith and Jason Capono dual sign.
Oh, keep it in the same sport.
Yeah.
Well then, so yeah, you do the Highsmith, the Capono, the Dan Marley, or yeah, just the give me a Miami Heat 3-point contest.
Yeah, right.
Sign.
That's all
they've
we want.
had many, oddly enough.
Have some of the best snipers in the game. Okay. Then if we're keeping it in the same state, then kind of want to go like.
Yeah, if we're doing the same region, I would love like a dual signed like Gary Sheffield, Tim Hardaway,
like Juan Pierre and what's that guy's name? Justice Winslow.
Oh man, I would love a
Bam Adebayo and Derek Lee dual sign.
Give me a Jeff Conine, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Zonka, and John Van Beesbrook.
Wow, that's a collection right there.
Quadruple signed, South Florida.
That's through the test of times right there.
That's the Florida Man special right there.
That's the Florida Man special right there. And like Tiny said, 4 to go in that SA mystery single.
What are some Chicago cross sport, cross generation, and no MJ, because obviously MJ with Walter Payton. Who wouldn't love that?
Dan Hampton.
Yeah.
And Bill Weddington.
Okay.
Paired alongside Aaron Gray. If you want the 3 decades, 3 autos, 3 decades.
Okay. There you go.
Of some big men.
Yeah. Big men, big times.
Right. And then Oh, man, there's a lot to go for the connection, but, like, you know.
And this question goes for y'all as well in the chat. You know, I know we have all of our
I'm pulling obscure names, though.
different geographical reference points here, but for example, Tanya, you know, who are some great all-time Padres and Chargers and heck, they used to have the San Diego Clippers down there too, right?
Right?
I'll accept that. Ryan Andreessen, of course, big Seattle fan. Plenty of opportunities for those across the ways. Hey, good afternoon there, Ashley. Oh, no, I didn't see that in there.
Good morning, Ashley. How are we? How are we on this, hopefully not as freezing by you morning?
What about a Cal Raleigh and JSN dual sign? How about that?
Yeah, there you
Tops, get on it.
go. Oh, I'm sure they're working.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good
Steve
one.
Garvey, Junior Seau, Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is actually not quite the same here. Lop off one of those fives and you're closest. You're closer to what it is
You're
here.
getting closer.
Yeah.
The Garvey Seau Gwynn. That's a good
That's
one.
solid. That's good stuff right there.
It's a really, really good one.
Man, I love Seau when he was a Dolphin too. Like towards the end of his career, he still had a good motor on him.
Yeah. The motor never really goes away. The body just doesn't let you catch up.
Right. Of course, yeah, Griffey, J-Rod, D. Wilson, and Raleigh.
D. Wilson.
D. Wilson. How about that?
There you go. So she said play ball before every game started. She was the reason it went going.
You
Good
right
for
over
her.
there?
Good for her.
You're not having a stroke on me, are you?
I was trying to figure out what to say, but
As we are
I
creeping
couldn't
up
get it
here.
out clearly.
Look, sometimes a helmet will be so beautiful, words do fail me. And more often than not, it's usually like a rave or a flash, which we have nothing but here in the Specialty Authentics. That's singles 4 to go, fam. 3 headliners, Calvin Johnson, Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams. No shortage of offensive production from these 3 names. 3 authentic mystery men in the remaining 3 boxes. $91 for a single, halfway there. Go and get it. It's going to be a rave, a flash, a lunar, a camo, a slate. Salute to service of some sort. Again, these are limited edition, rarer, alternate styles. I'm also just like a sucker for like alternate styles and stuff.
Yeah.
Just give me all that stuff.
That looks fantastic.
I was making a play in the morning show, UA in the AM. I was trying to make a case that since both Super Bowl teams have had and worn their rivalry series uniforms, run them back.
Run them back for the bowl.
Yeah, they're not going to be wearing them again next year, I don't think, because we're going to have 2 new divisions doing that thing. So run them back. Squeeze that orange one more time, right?
One more time.
Also, let's get that single filled in the Specialty Authentic.
Yes, let's get that knocked out. Let's also do that double in the right stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. That should be on the precipice. As I refresh. Yep. 3 spots to go in that double. 3 spots to go in the right stuff double. If you're just joining us, we just dropped this new series, The Right Stuff. You do have, for every non-photographed headliner you win, you get an entry into that throwback pro line Tom Brady inscribed. It's a man who don't put much more than his name on his autograph. Not the case here. it's rare. Every headliner available, 15 out of 15 headliners available. Got J-Rod on the bat, Matt Olson on the bat, Mark McGuire. What would the Matt Olson hit be? Where's he at these days?
He's a Brave.
He's still a Brave?
Yep.
So would you double up
You would.
Matt Olson and Phil Niekro?
You would double them up, yeah.
And then you could potentially triple them up, right? Because who else is in that Braves? Hold on, where am I? Yeah, without Horford, depending on what he's on.
Yes.
If he's on his Gator, on a Gator hit.
Yes.
Which he is actually, I got it signed after one of those said federal government lectures, dual signed Gators mini ball of Horford and Corey Brewer.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Very, very cool. They were also both very, very cool. Big Mac.
It's always nice when they're cool.
It isn't it though?
Yes. It makes life so much better.
Look at that Bijan Robinson. I was talking about how big the Michigan Wolverines fan base and alumni base is.
Right.
Hook 'em horns, man. Yo, McConaughey, you out there? I'm sure you could just
Sure you
walk
don't
up
have
to
that,
Bijan and just get one.
but with the artwork on there like that?
I don't know about that, Matthew.
I don't know.
All right. Well, how about you just, buy a spot for each all right there, Matthew McConaughey. Come on, man. You know you want to get in this.
That would close it out.
Speaking of the rivalry series, look at this incredible custom Buffalo Bills fractal series right here with the perfect visor.
Beautiful.
Couldn't have picked a better visor. You get the Bills Mafia inscription right there. Bills Mafia, serious question. Do you guys train in the off season as well for the tailgating and stuff?
That's when priming occurs.
Priming?
Yeah. You have to prime yourself for the next season.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was referred to as priming.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just training.
Yeah. Priming, training. You're training for your prime.
Certainly, aren't we?
It's just a blend between both words, right? I think.
What were your favorite rivalry jerseys and helmets and stuff from this year? It was both the NFC West and the AFC East.
Well, the NFC West, I love the Seahawks one.
The iridescence.
The iridescence, yes. I love the tint change and all that. That was one of the best looking out there. And then from the AFC, let's take a look real quick because I don't know if a couple of the teams.
Well, of course, we have the Bills fractal right here.
I think, honestly, if I'm not mistaken, if it's the one I remember, I'm pretty sure. Yep, the Dolphins. The dark. Yep, the Dark Waters.
Ever since
That's
they released these, I've recused myself from saying it is the best. But you're right.
Have we seen one in here?
The helmets, yes. We've seen some Merinos.
Yeah, but I like
But I don't think we've seen any of the rivalry jerseys.
High decibel zone. High decibel zone.
Which one's that?
The Seahawks. That's
Seattle?
what their name is. The high decibel zone.
I know it's got the 12 on the back of the helmet as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love the little special messages they'll put on the little neck roll area of the helmet. 49ers had faithful.
For the faithful,
excluding the Dolphins, I think the 49ers was my favorite.
I like the 49ers one too.
I like the all black for them.
It's a good look. It's a good look, no doubt.
And most disappointing, shocking New York Jets. Couldn't even get their clothes right.
For Gotham. Or whatever.
It was the highest potential, man. I was like, before I saw them in action, I was very high on those Jets rivalries. And it just did not.
Again, the action of the team cannot dictate the quality.
I know. So
But it does.
Chance to do something good here.
But it does play a role. It does play a role. A bigger one than you think. One to go in that victory formation quadruple up, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Gonna wipe out half of the boxes in that series.
And we got another practice squad locked and loaded to go right after that, which means few new speed flexes for you. We love our speedies. There we go. Michael Arias, Big Mike. NFC North and AFC South are the ones who.
I'm excited to see what the Jags do.
Rivalries next year. For Titans, I'm sure might have some pretty cool stuff as well.
Right.
Texans are usually pretty good with their alternates anyway.
Yeah.
Between like their H-towns.
I'm not too concerned about them.
Yeah. NFC North. I really hope the Bears take a big swing.
That would be nice. There, yeah.
A lot of potential there.
You're not wrong on that front. There's a lot of potential there.
I could see the Vikings doing something also Prince-inspired.
He's an inspiring fellow. What are you going to say?
Exactly.
Kevin Duff putting it to 1 to go. Who's going to close it out?
Just hanging out for you. I could see the Lions having some pretty sick rivalry series stuff as well.
Right.
That'd be good. Colts, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Colts, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, what are you gonna do exactly? You know?
Yeah.
Indy Knights again?
They were ahead of their time 2 weeks.
Right. Let's wrap up this victory formation. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link in there. Edgerrin James, Chad Cinco, Travion Henderson, who I don't think I've seen yet in person, and Chris Olave.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Those are good names. The break starts when it closes. Yep, when it's closed there, TX.
When you see, you see right there, quad break 1 of 8. Once that gets to 0 of 8, that means it's ready to go.
And right now, we're waiting on that one spot.
One spot is all it takes.
Four boxes coming out in this one, too.
It's a matter of who's it going to be.
Right.
I mean, no one... Does anybody out there, be honest, need to be regaled again about what happens when that last spot in a break is left to linger for too long? Which I don't think it is. Being left to linger for too long.
But I think it is for right now.
Oh, well, all right. Then you know what?
Because we're 2 to go on the right stuff. Double as well.
Look, I'm not mad at that either.
Both of those got to get done.
Both of them?
Both of them. Both of these.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of those.
But 2 to go on that right stuff. 1 to go in the victory formation quad. Who's going to get it?
Who gets it?
But yeah, the longer it goes, right, Rip? Generally speaking, that's when that closer magic really does come in.
It's one of my favorite rants you've ever done here, honestly.
It's what?
It's one of my favorite rants that you've ever put on, honestly.
Well, the longer it goes.
Yeah, well, hey, listen here.
You're
just building up that closer magic.
Yep, for someone.
Someone's gonna have it. This is called all having equal opportunity to get the same spot.
Yep.
Sitting there. You got the ducats, it could be yours to get these buckets. I am gonna do these. I do love this new featured product feature.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I feel powerful.
I feel powerful.
You know, for frankly, a job where we don't really wield much power. We put on the show that they tell us to put on.
Right.
You know?
All right, I think it's 1 to go in each now.
Oh, my. Well, what's going to happen first?
That's the real question.
It's a race. Yeah, 1 to go in that right stuff. Double, 1 to go in that practice squad quad. Squad quad, 204 for a spot. We'll open 4 boxes for y'all. Right stuff double, 164. We open 2 boxes for you. Doubles, triples, quadruples, winning multiple items in a single spot. It can only happen in a double or a quad. The optimists break, if I do say so myself. You know? A lot of, especially in a fresh series, the possibilities are endless. Like endless pasta. God, someone let me know when Olive Garden brings that back.
That's where they made a mistake. All right, we're going to do 2 in the right stuff. 2 in the right stuff.
New series. Breaking in. Let me actually get those numbers up. It is a 30-box series.
All right.
As always, please do wait for my message to hit the chat before dropping a box number or a couple box numbers. Yeah, I saw that. Not too long ago, got that notification in there, Ryan. Shore Sanders, Pro Bowl replacement.
That makes sense.
You know what? I'll watch Shore Sanders play some flag football, actually. That actually signed me up for that.
He said, sign me up for that.
That's how they should do the Pro Bowl. Is like, not by the actual performance on the field through the season, but who you most want to actually watch play flag football.
Right.
Here we go. Right stuff, mixer, double number 1. Alfredo Lashoto, Corey Doback, Angie Nelson, Dan Scapetta, Douglas Goldberg, Robert Kukowski, Corey Doback, Dan Scapetta rounding us out. Putting for Birdie. Remind me again. Corey Doback? With the 16 and 23 call. Of course, you do have to be in the break to call for box numbers.
Putting for Birdie is in the break.
I assume as well. Just want to go ahead and give us a little confirmation of who exactly Putting for Birdie is. Going out on a limb saying Corey. But I could, quite often, I'm wrong.
Yep.
Knew it. All right. That is updated. Thank you so much for the box call.
23.
Now, let's mosey on over to our randomizer. As we approach the 1:30 mark here in the afternoon, Monday, January 26, 2026. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on a Monday. Ease your case of the Monday. Get in the breaks. 6 clicks, 8 spots. 6 clicks. 5 and 6. Well, all shall be revealed. Well, 2 shall be revealed. I can't really go and say all shall be revealed. All will eventually be revealed. But Kevin, we will find out soon enough. Here's how it shakes out. Corey Doback. Longhorns, Dodgers, Liberty. Dan, you also have the Blues, Brewers, Lakers, Hawks. Dan Scapetta, we're like working our way inwards, like rings on a tree or like an onion or something. Dan Scapetta, Buffalo Bills, Boston Celtics, Detroit Tigers, Houston Rockets, Seattle Mariners, Tampa Bay Lightning, New York Yankees. Douglas Skolberg. The Vegas Raiders, San Diego Padres, LA Kings. Alfredo Lachotto. Michigan Wolverines, Chicago White Sox, Calgary Flames. Flames on the side of my face. Angie Nielsen. Braves, Gators, go Gators. Canadiens and Oilers. Oilers, as anyone from Appalachians would tell you. Robert Kwiatkowski. A's, Bruins, Blazers, Magic. And we've already done those too. So here we go. Box 16. First out of this Right Stuff Mixer Series. They did it again, y'all. Shout out production for another banger coming your way. Okay. All righty. Well, we are getting kicked out the gate with a nice hockey hit, Grant Fuhr.
Okay.
Grant Fuhr. Right here on the Edmonton Oilers. Angie Nielsen with the first hit of this series. Beckett certified on the custom hockey sweater for the Edmonton Oilers. Grant Fuhr.
Well, there you go. Congratulations on the win.
There you go. Hall of Fame goalie right there for Edmonton. Right there. 4-time Cup winner, All-Star, 2 times. Vezina Cup winner. Grant Fuhr. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome there, Angie. And you just won as well with the Oilers hit right here. Hell of a hit. Beckett has a certification. Hall of Fame 03 inscription right there. It is the right stuff after all.
You heard him.
What is happening? Nope. Let's get that back up. Okay.
What happened?
Nah, I just gotta get this back.
So that win's good for Angie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to get on the... There we go. Jeez, oh whiz, Rip. Get your stuff together. Well, I broke it. I fixed it. I'm not completely useless here. Yeah, Tanya, you also win a stick of Old Spice. Angie Nielsen, congratulations here. Joe, if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't have anything more to say about a hockey hit, man. I promise you I'm listening when you do. All right, one in the double done. One more to go. Box 23. The greatness box, the Jordan box. Well, all righty. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. My goodness. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're stabbing me. You're murdering me. It's Michael Myers, Ashton Genty.
There it
On the
is.
speedy right there.
Let's
that
go.
He sure is. Absolutely beautiful. Raiders hit right there. Douglas Schoolberg, Schoolboy D, with the Ashton Genty Heisman Trophy winner, first-round draft pick, Ashton Genty, looking to find a few more holes in that offensive line going into his sophomore year in the league. Congratulations on the Speed Flex hit out the first break. Well, diggity done.
Well done, Douglas. That's how you do that one, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about that. Probably a rookie auto, too.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like you could probably confidently say that. Even.
Unless it was signed this month.
Right. Well, yeah. Is he technically, if like,
yeah, I don't know.
Season, I don't know what.
No, the league year starts like March 1st or something.
Yeah. We'll go with that. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Be loud about it. Doug, don't be afraid to drop the all caps in there. It's
Absolutely.
exciting.
You just took almost Speed Flex, man. Congratulations. Great hit. Getting this season. That's why I can't wait, right? That's why I cannot wait.
That's right.
To hop into these series because you never know when the one you watch is going to go.
That's right. Steven, I couldn't have said it better myself. And just like that, I'll refresh this page and we'll see. Oh no, I thought I saved that. How about now? There it is. Featured. So just like that, headliners, boxes, ratio stays the same. 14 headliners, 28 boxes. Not to mention Angie Nielsen getting an entry for the Pro Line Tom Brady.
Angie Nielsen gets an entry. Cool.
Angie Nielsen gets that entry for that Tom Brady on the throwback Pro Line helmet. Excuse me. What's happening, Caps? What's happening, Capson? Is this the 12 p.m. Central break? I'm interested. I have reviewed the rules, watching my first breaks now. Gavin, you are so prepared. First of all, welcome to this wackadoo enterprise we call Ultimate Autographs. If you have any further questions or clarifications you would like to have after going through our rules with a fine-tooth comb, please don't hesitate. So this is the 12 p.m. show. The breaks themselves don't have any schedule to them. They happen as they fill up. So for example, that first double in the right stuff, as soon as it filled up, Steven got it ready for me to have it displayed here on the screen. And we did it. And it was great. Ashton Genty on the Speed Flex. Grant Fuhr on the jersey. And that Grant Fuhr came with that Brady entry. So, yeah, they happen as they fill in the order that the orders are received in as well. So, Caps, let us know, man, how you found us, what brought you here to our wayward shores, and Where do the rooting interests lie? Who's in the old personal collection, as it were? Who are the teams, the players that make you laugh, make you cheer, make you cry? Here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. 5 spots left in that right stuff single. 5 spots left in that right stuff single. And just like that, 2 spots already taken out in that double. Speaking of doubles, halfway to go in the Diamond double. Still double up in the, what am I looking at? AFC North right there. That Diamond double, Barry Sanders, Speed Flex, Adrian Peterson. Not a bad day's work. The single and quad also, 2 spots already bought into those. The Specialty Authentic, this is our Chase Wheel Spin, of course. If we're able to close out any of these Specialty Authentic series by the end of the show, well, let's call it 155. If we're able to close any of those out, which we very well absolutely could close that single breakout, you will be entered, whether or not you want a helmet or not, into a top spot draw for a spin on a $1 to $100 in UA Store credit wheel. That's all there's to say about that. Practice squad quad, 1 spot away. We'll knock out half of the remaining boxes. And we'll see if something crazy like they all happen. Like all the headliners. Oh, okay. That might be sold out, actually. Kevin Duff letting us know we got 1 more spot for the practice squad quad. Not showing up yet on our page exactly. Oh, he's saying, okay, he already got 1 more spot for the practice squad quad. Someone take the chance at this one. Still out there. Edgerrin James, Chad Johnson, Travion Henderson, and Chris Olave. So that squad quad, 1 away. 204. 204 for 4 boxes getting opened up. It's a good time. You were, Steven, you were saying that Bijan, that custom Bijan is hit your eye.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking lid. That's what that thing is.
The 2 customs in here are fantastic.
Right.
And then the one that isn't a custom is dual sign Michigan, man. Where's my college fans at? Feel free. Once these are yours, they're free to do with what you will. And, Ryan had a nice little remark about there needing to be an asterisk on that. You win this, put that asterisk on there.
Right.
Once it's yours, do with it what you will.
You tell the story.
You tell the story. Kevin's chasing that Ocho Cinco in that practice squad. That beautiful Bijan. Let's get this on a loop, huh? Let's really let this one sink in.
Taking all the thoughts on that one. Look at that.
Right?
The rip.
Top 5 running backs in the game today. Honestly, still has room to improve. New leadership down there in Atlanta.
Right.
No shortage of offensive weapons. That is something we can all agree on there. And this is where it all started for him. Collegiately.
Collegiately, right? Yeah.
Caps, die-hard Chicago fan and collector, but looking to start a broader collection. Then let me just say, you have absolutely found the right place.
Yeah.
The participants of that last break had specific teams assigned to them. Are those assigned at random or based on type of draw? Those are assigned at random. Excellent question. See, you still have questions to ask. So at the beginning of every show, we will roll the dice. We need 6 or higher. That determines how many times those names get randomized into their divisions. And as you could see, so this is a mixer series. So yeah, this was done by different teams just because it's multi-sport. And there's no way to really kind of do those divisions. That'd be interesting. No, I don't know. I might noodle around with something. Anyway,
The practice squad is full.
a typical, and you'll be able to see this right now, a typical break will consist of all 8 NFL divisions. So that'll be how those get sorted out. And then whichever memorabilia comes out of the boxes, it goes to the name and the corresponding division. And that practice squad quad, oh my stars, has filled. So we only have 8 boxes left. And I'm going to need 4 numbers. Please do wait for my message to hit the chat per our rules and guidelines. That, of course, will be our last quad in that practice squad. Pardon me. All right. Now, Kevin, if you're able to copy and paste those and pop them back in there, do need those numbers now. Let's see who we're looking for here. Kevin Duff, Bruce Redler, AC. Ooh, hit me up with some phonetics here. Kakashi, Patrick Lott, and Kevin and Patrick yet again. So feel free, Kevin, if you want to just pop those back in there, we could take those. Otherwise, Bruce, AC, and Patrick. There it is.
There we go.
8, 11, 19, and 29. Let's tend to this ticker.
Boom, boom, boom.
And now we're going to go ahead and take our 19 and 29. Now we take our participants' names to the randomizer. And as the dice foretold, we click 6 times. There we have it. And look, these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Break down. All right, here we go. Patrick Lott. Here's your lot. The NFC North, the NFC West, AFC South, AFC East. Kind of covering all your bases there. 8, 11, 19, and 29. And this is in the practice squad. Where was I? AC, you got the NFC South. Bruce, you got the NFC East. Kevin Duff, you got the AFC North and the AFC West. So there we go. That's how it shakes out. Thank you so much. Right on down. Much appreciated. Let's see what we got. Best of luck, gang. Thank you all so much for buying out these spots, getting us all squared away in this practice squad. 4 boxes left. Let's see what our headliners are going to be looking like. First out the gate, we have a mini helmet, it does feel like. I don't believe any Funko Pops were listed there. And we have a former comeback player of the year on the Golden Dome mini, Garrison Hurst. Garrison Hurst, NFC West, Patrick Lott. Go ahead and start your lot. Beckett with the certification. Garrison Hurst. Congratulations right there. Oh, man. Definitely one of the larger what-if guys in the NFL. Garrison Hurst. Congratulations there, Patrick Lott.
Closer magic.
Closer. Well, wasn't the closer order, but I'm sure it helps. Picking up what you're putting down. So in this break, Patrick is going after it by multiple shots to increase his chances. Brother, have you been doing this for years? You got this. You're an old hat. Now get in there and win a speed flex already. I feel a little obligated to ask this, but Patrick, any relation to Ronnie?
Garrison.
There you go. Matches that juicy juice, the use check right there. Nice. Get that Niners collection going. Next up. Oh, got the gist there, Pat. Got the gist. That's all we needed was the gist check. Box 11. See who we got. As we're, oh, look at that. We're reaching the 2 o'clock hour. I'll give it till 2 o'clock to close out that specialty authentics and get us to a practice or a chase wheel spin. Okay. Okay. This is crazy. We talked about the Indy Knights earlier. I didn't realize that we had them on the jerseys. Dallas Clark.
Wow, Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark, the Indianapolis tight end great. He's got the JSA certification for Dallas Clark. Great
Wow.
number 44 right there. AFC South on the Indy Knights black jersey, which is rare. AFC South, Patrick Lott increasing his lot in this break. There you go. Congratulations. And that headliner ratio continues to get better. We're at 6 boxes, 4 headliners still remaining.
Just not even mentioned. That's crazy. Such a good player during that 2000s run. I mean, he's kind of like the 3rd or 4th option, depending on the play and the situation.
At the very least, we got to get Dallas Clark listed as a headliner until we get some Tyler Warren in the room. You know?
Right, absolutely. That's such a good hit.
That's a fantastic.
For not even being mentioned or talked about, that's a great hit.
And if you're new here, sorry, but that's just a fantastic example of the level at which our unlisted boxes, our true mystery boxes, kind of play at. To give you an idea.
Yep.
So if you're ever like, there's not a lot of headliners, there's a lot of mystery in there, I don't know, I might not get somebody good, you'll get somebody good. You're going to get either a Hall of Famer, a future Hall of Famer, a former MVP, a franchise legend. You're going to get somebody worth a ding-dang, that is for sure. Here we go. Box 19 here in the practice squad quad. You might as well call it the Patrick squad quad because he's the only one taking home wins so far. And he will continue to do so, doubling up in the AFC South with another Indianapolis jersey. We got the last photographed headliner left, Edgerrin James.
Wow.
But if you're looking for this jersey, still out there in our Jersey Audible series. Beckett with the certification on the edge right here. Very easy if you're a running back to kind of fall into the shadows, kind of not be as productive when you are playing with a juggernaut, a monster like Peyton Manning. That wasn't a problem for Edgerrin James, who was only additive and still ended up racking up just as many accolades, maybe a few less, but no shortage of accolades for Edgerrin James there in Indianapolis. Hell of a double up right there for Patrick Lott. Well done. Last box. Looking for a little last box magic. Okay, well that's not gonna stick.
Here, I'll just take it. I'll figure it out. Thank you.
That'll happen, Kevin. That'll happen. Yeah,
read.
Patrick, you definitely owe Kevin perhaps a Duff beer for those box calls. I would say so. All right, box 29, last of the quad. Let's see what we got. Will Patrick Lott sweep it, or we got something for anyone else here? All right, well, like Sir Mix-a-Lot once said, double up, you doubled up twice. That's called quadrupling up right there, Patrick Lott. 2 spots, 4 wins, 49ers, Brent Jones. Had himself a nice little postseason. Beckett with the certification for those San Francisco 49ers right there. Patrick Lott, congratulations. Well done. That's how it's done. That's what it looks like to double up, to quadruple up.
Well done. Well done.
Something, it can't happen. Just did.
He just did it.
And as you pointed out, none of those spots were the closing order, but he did place the closing order. Patrick Lott did. So you still
pushed it
kind of
over
get
the edge.
the good karma your way.
You made the break happen, and now look what the break did for you. 4 wins.
Now, there you go. I was gonna say, both of these, Ryan, you've been watching UA for a while now. I find it hard to believe that there's something you haven't seen. So, for Ryan Andreessen to say this is his first time seeing a same double up like that.
That's different, right?
That's saying something. There's still combinations out there yet to be explored and discovered.
You just never know what's going to happen.
Brent D. Jones. That's 3 San Francisco minis in 3 days. Well, I mean, it's like your doctor's going to say. A San Francisco mini helmet a day will keep the doctor away. That's what I'm saying, Tanya, right? If, there's a few people that can, really kind of stake a claim to be, the customer historians of UA. Ryan Andreessen, Bob Boulay. In my short time here, I would say those are the 2 I would probably look to for the Ultimate Autographs lore. If we're looking towards customers, obviously Stephen Ryan has been here. We don't need to talk about how long you've been here, but you've been here.
I have been here.
You've got that institutional knowledge, man. Look at that Ashton Genty. We hit that during the show. It's 2:00 right now. What's next? I'm just getting rolling.
We aren't done, are we?
I'm getting worked up into a lather here.
A lather.
All right? That heat's kind of kicked on. I don't really Can't really do a sweater. So let's keep it going.
In my defense.
Hey, you know, we're working with the set of the hand we're dealt, right?
In my defense, I wasn't given the full scouting report.
That is also true. What's happening, Doc?
The medicals did not
Welcome
clear.
in. Did Ryan? Did you take a little stint in the blue tent by any chance? When are we getting that blue tent series off the floor?
Oh
huh?
God.
Just incredibly talented yet injury ridden.
See, that's the problem though, both. Is I wasn't here to receive that fax, so.
But I do believe that is how we used to do it. We used to do breaks by fax and candlelight.
Yes.
Fax and wax.
You had to
believe they used
learn.
call.
You learned about your break 5 to 7 days after. By owl. If you got an owl, you won.
By carrier pigeon.
Yeah, if an owl found you, you won. If not, then I'm sorry.
You still may have won, but that owl got lost.
Yeah, and you might have won, but
Yeah, sometimes
you know the
helmets are-
postal system. It's
I remember you guys used to try and get the owls to also take the helmet with them as well.
Yes.
A little too heavy.
it got a little too ridiculous.
Some of them would nest in there as well. The burrowing owls. Brody Glenn asking if that jersey double is close to filling. Well, let's take a look. And while we're taking a look, we could also just refresh that break page, kind of see where we are, maybe assess where we go from here. 5 spots left in that single for the right stuff. 6 left in that double. We have 4 spots left and 6 spots left in the double and then the single and quad and the diamonds respectively. Tanya, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time and hotel points. I'll tell you, if we know with good certainty what the turnout would be wherever that would be, and it would make sense for us to do it, I mean, every other thing that we kind of, do that with here, we kind of move forward with. Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
May I ask as to no, we haven't done anything in that. It's this that we did something in. Although it is showing one more box than we should have in the practice squad.
Okay, I probably haven't assigned that.
That's fine.
There.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll also put the bug in the ear that if any of the hurdles or roadblocks are due to live event production, I have a slightly extensive background in that. And I would throw my hat in the ring to help make that happen.
All right, that should be better.
Sweet, thank you. So yeah, let's take a little look. Still here. See what we're going for. Practice squad happened. The quad happened. That was the chase wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. What am I kicking around for? We are halfway in the specialty authentic single. That'll happen in the next show. Yeah. Practice squad. 2 spots already taken in that next single. Jerseys. Pretty far away from breaking in the jersey double. 7 spots to go. And yeah, there it is. There you have it. Let's get this chase wheel spin off the ground. We're going to go ahead, take everybody from that victory formation quad that we did, and put you in there it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'm going to just play it straight by the book, put y'all in there. The 4 times. 32 spots. Right? Yeah. 6 clicks. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Double verify.
Yeah.
6 clicks.
Halfway there. Top spot. After the next click, will Patrick Lott claim that top spot? Kevin Duff. Kevin Doof. Kevin. If you're watching, I know you're watching. And I know you're watching on Facebook, so I'll give you a second.
Mr. Duff.
But let us know where you'd like us to start on the wheel. And if I don't hear from you in a minute, I'll spin you from one. Man, if we have a large enough audience, I think it would be a pretty cool thing to like, you know how like breweries will do brewery tours?
Yeah.
You know, like distilleries will do those tours as well. I think it'd be pretty cool to like do some, it's not much to see.
Yeah.
It's like a few rooms in a warehouse. It'd be cool.
Yeah. If the people are interested, we can definitely discuss to make it happen. Above my pay grade, though.
Duff man. What was that last part?
Above my pay grade, though. That's not my decision.
1,000%. But here's the thing. Our audience is smart. They see all the input that was integrated into the new website.
Yeah.
They know that those above our pay grade do watch, do listen. So, y'all doing the right thing. All right, Duff man. I think I'm going to spin this wheel. Look, is it robust? No. Could that be the lucky 13 that you need to
That could be.
put towards that spot to get your favorite player, your favorite item? Could
Hey, anything's possible. Anything is possible.
Is possible. All right, well, we are pretty open across the board, are we not?
As it sits right now,
All
yeah.
right. So I think Stephen, Ryan, and I will take a well-earned bit of a pause in the action right here. And, yeah, be right back at the 3 o'clock hour here in the Midwest for more break action from the Ultimate Autographs live break room here on a Monday. Stephen, Ryan, thank you again for
Absolutely.
rocking and rolling on this show, helping us get all these spots moving, and we got to get these helmets out the door.
Absolutely. They got to go home. They got to go to new homes.
We got departments, such as a department like procurement, who, look, just because we may not be moving this stuff out the door doesn't mean they're not still bringing more stuff in the door. And if you know how space work and physics, we got to move stuff out to get stuff in.
Math.
Space. It's limited. So y'all know. Trying to get more heat like this out to you with the Michael Myers. That's very cool. I didn't realize that he had that going for him. That's very cool. Halloween, by far, my favorite horror franchise. Go listen to the back episodes of Welcome to Haddonfield on Franchise Surprise. With that said, Stephen, thank you so much for everything you do over there. Thank you to our viewers, customers, loyal fans for doing what they do, tuning in across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, buying these spots, and winning the sick memorabilia such as this awesome Ashton Genty inscribed Speed Flex. We will be back in less than an hour at 3 o'clock with more break action. Let's go to town on that right stuff. Go ahead and get yourself those Tom Brady entries, as well as the plethora of other better than fine memorabilia, fully certified here at ultimateautographs.com. For Stephen Ryan, I'm Rip Camelucci. This has been Ultimate Autographs. We'll see you in less than an hour at 3 p.m.